even with the main plot, we are getting interesting background information about the relations that all of these species have to each other and with each other, because we have this Minbari that does not accept the end of the war and has a problem with how the war ended, and is therefore committing this assault to the ambassador and trying to manipulate Babylon 5 as a place. But we also get the information that there are people on Earth who believe that the war should have been fought to the end, that there are people on Earth who say that the military of the humans would have been strong enough to fight against the Minbari and not if they had not, and to win if they had not withdrawn. Although people in the military like Sinclair are very aware of, no, we would have never won, we would have lost and all died. So we see that on both sides, this sudden end of the war is not understood and accepted and causes a lot of trouble. So even the main plot just adds up to basically telling more about this situation the humans and Minbari are in, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that adds up, especially with Sinclair in the conversation at the Zen Garden, giving this little quirk of, well, if people knew that he and Dylan were talking, even just that would be enough for some people to hang them both, because it's just such a taboo. And I guess this might circle back to the question of why haven't people done something like Babylon 5 before? Because this episode gives us a lot of points of friction that are created because this place of meeting exists. If everybody just stayed in their corner and, they fought this war 10 years ago and then they just, stick to their side on the border, then something like this assassination attempt wouldn't happen, or the threat of going to war with the Warlords would have never happened if you didn't try to get an ambassador of them anywhere near you. So it's kind of, you can see the sort of logic behind saying, well, if it's difficult, it creates problems, so why even try, right? Which I guess is one of these things that you always need to overcome when you're talking about any kind of diplomatic contact in the real world.
Which is also seen when presenting the different species, because there are in every species presented the point where they say there's no peace, it's not going to work. In one way or another, if it's Jacquard who's the whole time trying to erase the possibility of this, or if it's Lando who is just so melancholic and depressed